Welcome back, flight simmers. We're atop the Great Smoky Mountains for another photographic challenge of Clingmans Dome Lookout Tower and the surrounding park. So to get the bonus star, we have to do it on an autumn sunrise when the in-game toolbar using the cursor to access the weather and daytime panel is set for that. So let's get ready to start here, but before we do, remember to smash that like button and to hit subscribe. The bell for notifications be much appreciated. So let's see if we can do this challenge and get that bonus star. I'm going to give you some tips on how I was able to take a shot at it. So haven't completed it yet. Let's give it a try. Okay, so here we go. And you can see that we need to have a view of that from the east. And we're, looks like we're on the east side, so we got to get on the other side because we need to have an autumn sunrise. So we got to be looking at this thing from the east. So let's see what we can do. We're in the XCub. Great little plane to fly, a little tricky to land. So there's Clingmans Dome Lookout Tower, and it's pretty spectacular. If you're ever driving by it, I would say it's well worth going up to take in the view, because look what you can see from up there in the Smoky Mountains. So let's get around on the other side, looking back towards the east, and see if we can set that time of day and month for autumn sunrise. There it is, pretty spectacular, perched right on top of that mountain. So we're going to try and get positioned so we can see this. I'm going to turn the aircraft a little bit in this direction and pause and see what we got here. Let's see if we can see this. Look at it. Okay, so it's up there. So let's try and get in position using the Microsoft Shift-Z mode to raise up. F4 will get us higher. So let's take a look over and see what we can see. Okay, so there it is down there. So it looks like we're a little bit too high, but maybe not. So I'm right now at 8,500 feet. Now, we don't have right time of day, so I'm going to click on there. Autumn begins in September on the 21st in the afternoon, so I'm going to go to the 22nd. And I'm going to do a sunrise. So click on that and see if I can get that sun just coming up. Okay, it's coming up over there, so I may have to back up a bit. Okay, get that sun up a little bit higher, I think. I'm not sure if that's good enough. I'm going to just close it down right now and move it out of the way a bit here. Okay, so let's see if I can back up a bit here so I can see the sunrise and the mountains in the background. So I'm going to Shift Z again, and I can back up a bit using the S key. So I'm using S and W, A and D in that Z mode. So now we can see it there. And I'm going to try and take a picture from here at this altitude and see what it looks like. So I got to get out of that, and I got to go into camera mode. Shift V, and then I got to turn like this and go down. And I'm just going to go over a bit, and we can zoom in a bit. Shift 0 in camera mode. So there it is there, and it's rotating a bit for me. So yeah, I'm going to try and take a picture and back off and see what happens. Shift U. Okay, it liked that picture. So there are a few different angles you could probably get that star at. If I was a little further ahead, a little closer maybe, and even kept aligning that camera. So I'll show you what I mean here. If I go out of the camera mode and go back into it again, it should straighten things out. So let's see if that'll work as well. Yep, so there's different ways you can do it. Let's just get out of that again and continue flying. And I'm going to get out of camera mode, and I'm going to move the plane a little bit forward right there, and we can go down a bit. Let's go to 8,000 and see what happens. Yeah, okay, so we're at about 8,000 feet right now. Let's try and take a picture there, just to give you an idea that, you know, this one isn't as particular as some of them. So I'm going to go back into, I've got it on pause, by the way. That's why you have to put it on pause, or as soon as you take it off of Shift Z, the plane's gonna start flying, which isn't a bad thing, but you'd have to take over. So let's just try and take another picture here by turning this way and see if it likes this one. Okay, so there you go. You can get this picture from a few different perspectives as long as you've got that autumn sunrise and you can see that lookout in your photograph. So anyway, pretty spectacular spot for sure. Thanks for joining me on this, Microsoft Flight Simmers. And I'll just release here for a second so you can see where we're at here in relation to the lookout. Yeah, we're at 8,000 feet, I believe, for this one, so that we're able to see the surrounding Smoky Mountains and the tower at the same time. Okay, thank you very much for joining me on this, Flight Simmers. I'll catch you next time.